from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Oh, look at the juke. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. He did it again. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Moreland. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Moreland. Throw left side, complete to Chase. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run with Hunt. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Hunt. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On 3rd down, Wilson. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. London about set to take over on offense. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
To throw is Wilson. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down carry by Jones. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. This one complete to Scott Miller. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Throwing on first down, Moreland. That's into a crowd and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, it's caught. It's Miller. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing is Wilson. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. To throw again is Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Moreland to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Moreland. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, left side here, that's complete to Godwin. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And a 3rd and long here. From the gun, It's Wilson. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now here's a throw that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down at 3. Back to throw. Moreland. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure,
touchdown Jets! Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good game. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Rolling to his right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the... On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
About turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this... But I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On third down, Moreland rolling to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down. Now Wilson. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. On first down, Jones. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So that one will be accepted. After the penalty, it's Jones. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Wilson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's A.J. Coldell as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On the move to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw on 2nd down. Moreland over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, it's Fehoko. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Moreland swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Moreland. And he finds Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. First down. Moreland. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Back to throw again. This one complete. It's Fehoko. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. From the gun, Moreland to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone...
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moreland. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Moreland. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Moreland. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joe Tryon in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And That's in the area of a face mask, I think. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Again, Wilson. He sets up the screen to Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Dio Odengbo in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Wilson, he sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, Moreland. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run again with Hunt. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Off play action. Moreland. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball... And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. To try again after the sack. Wilson, he'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
From the 41, Wilson drops it to Jones in the flat. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 3rd and 1, Wilson.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They